Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. Tonight I'm guiding you through a full moon yin yoga practice for the eclipse energies. And lunar eclipses occur when the earth, the sun, and the moon come into close alignment with each other. And the light of the moon becomes eclipsed by the shadow of the earth. So lunar eclipses are a time of endings and completions in our lives, whether that be something internally, emotionally that we've worked through and alchemized, or whether that be something in our external lives, as the internal always mirrors the external. In tonight's yin yoga practice, we'll be focusing on 3 energy centers. We'll open up through the root chakra, which is connected to the earth, the heart chakra, which is the house of our inner sun, and also the eyebrow chakra, which is the house of the moon, connected to the mind. So we'll get started by coming into a seated meditation pose. Easy sitting pose, Sukhasana. Closing your eyes. Taking a breath to lengthen up along your spine. Draw the shoulders up to your ears. Take a breath. And exhale to soften the shoulders back and down over the hips. And you can place your left palm and then your right palm in your lap, so one palm on top of the other, resting the tips of your thumbs together. Feeling the bones of the body dropping to the earth. And taking a few breaths to feel held by the earth energies. And feel the crown of your head extending upwards, receiving the flow of soma from the full moon down into the mind, taking a moment to rest the space of your mind. Letting your mind drop into the heart space. And sensing and feeling into the inner light of the heart. The inner light that shines through the darkness. And allowing this light to reach up into the mind. Becoming aware of what you may be ready to shed and release. What cycle has come to a completion in your life? And what wisdom are you able to extract? From this completion? And you can open your eyes and we'll continue in this meditative space as we move through our yin yoga postures. So let's extend our left leg open, and we'll take the right foot towards the upper inner thigh. Shift your body over to the left and allow the thigh bone to just gently pull back into the hip socket. As you fold forward, become very passive through the body and relaxed. I recommend adding props for your forehead, taking a cushion or a bolster or a block. And breathing into the lower back and the roots of the body through the legs. For your last few breaths, you might slide props away and see if it feels okay to drop the weight of the head towards the earth. Walking your palms back under your shoulders and roll up along the vertebrae of the spine so that your head is the last part of your body to lift. Taking a breath as you lift up, and then shifting over to the left hip and bringing to 90-degree angles through your legs. Take a breath here, and we'll begin by twisting over towards the left hip. So you can bring both fingertips down by the hip. Your back knee can slide a little closer to the heel if that feels better for your lower back. And then broaden across your chest. Your back shoulder softens, and you might turn your chin gently towards the back shoulder, bringing a deep massage to the center of the body. Breath expanding at the center of the chest, filling up the lungs, allowing the prana within the breath to bring movement to the emotional body. And then rotate back over the left shin bone. And then we're folding forward and we're compressing down through the left hip and thigh. Again, you can always add support for your forehead with props or just stack your palms. Taking 3 more breaths and feeling your breath open through the whole body. And a few more breaths to slowly lift up. As you lift up, you can lean back behind you and rock both knees from side to side. And taking big breaths in and out. And then we'll come back into our seated pose, readjusting through the pelvis. And let's just take a breath or two. Feeling into the circulation of prana through the left side of the body, the lunar channel, the cooling and receptive channel of the body, helping to quiet the mind. And you can open your eyes and we'll come into the right side of the body, extending the right leg open on an angle and shifting the body over to the right. You can set your left foot up to the upper inner thigh, propping the bent knee if you need to, also propping behind the long leg if you need to. And take a couple of breaths and soften through the muscles and the bone, becoming very passive through the body, and we're simply folding forward, coming into a sense of traction through the tissues of the body. Feeling the bones of the body sink a little deeper towards the earth, sensing into the space within the bones of the body. You may drop a little bit deeper by sliding props away, letting the head hang. Completely surrendered in this posture, allowing for transformation to occur. Take your time to roll up. There's no rush. Shifting over to the right hip and bringing two 90-degree angles into your legs. And let's take a couple of breaths to slowly twist over towards the right hip. Again, your back knee might draw up to the heel to support your lower back. And you can shift slightly up onto the right hip, finding the rotation through the abdomen and rib cage and the broadness across the chest. Chin floating to the back shoulder. Allowing your breath to massage the spine and all the nerve endings along the spine. A few more expansive breaths. And as you're ready, we're folding over our right thigh, compressing into the right hip. letting go of any resistance or holding through your body. And taking your final few breaths. As you come up, take your time leaning back, rocking your knees from side to side. And we'll finish up our practice together with a supported back bend. So you might have a bolster at home that you can use. If you don't, you can roll up a blanket or even use a cushion. And we'll bring our prop to the sacrum. And taking a moment to lengthen along the spine and then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Making sure that your head is fully supported. So if your head is hanging off of your prop, add another block or cushion to lengthen the prop so your head is supported and your neck is at a natural arc. So you want your chin about an inch below the forehead. You can either extend your legs out in front of you, or you can wing the knees open for reclined butterfly pose. If the lower back feels any irritation, you can take a little block or a cushion underneath the sacrum, and that should reduce any pressure on the lower lumbar spine. You might even roll each shoulder just slightly underneath you until you feel the rib cage widen and the lungs open, heart wide. And allowing the perception and light of the heart to fill your mind. Letting go of thinking, letting go of perceiving from the mind, and drop into the body's knowing, the body's instincts. And the higher perception of the heart. Simply feeling from the center of your chest. Feeling the emotions passing through, or perhaps rising up. And allowing any difficult emotions to soften in the space of compassion. allowing your mind to fully surrender to the knowing of the heart. And you're welcome to stay here in this supportive backbend for as long as you need. You may also come out and lie flat on the ground for a few moments, simply feeling the prana circulating and integrating. Or you might finish your practice in seated meditation. Wherever you're at, we'll finish our practice together with the sound and vibration of one Om, taking a cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Om. Having a wonderful evening. Namaste. And if you enjoyed this practice tonight and you'd like to dive deeper into the seasonal and the monthly energies, every month on my yoga membership, I release a new yoga bundle of full-length practices that explore the energies of that cycle. I'd love to see you in there for deeper layers of practice. And until next time, have a wonderful evening. For more yoga practices like these, please like this video, comment below, and share this video with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.